Welcome to the 2023 Texas Rangers World Series Championship Celebration. For all of us that are fans of Rangers baseball, our lives have not been complete. We've been waiting a long time for this. Some have been waiting for over 50 baseball seasons, waiting for the celebration of a lifetime. For me, I have been waiting 40 years to make this announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world champion Texas Rangers.
You are watching live coverage of the Rangers World Series parade and players holding up the coveted Commissioner's Trophy they have waited so long for.
Man, is that thing gorgeous or what? We got to lay eyes on it earlier when it drove past, just like we got to lay eyes on the Rangers manager, Bruce Bochy, and all those players who showed up for this big celebration. But you see it on TV, you see it in the picture when Joe and Teresa hoisted it and posted that on social media, but to see it drive past you at a Rangers World Series victory parade, that is sweet.
Man, that feels good. You know, actually, one of my other favorite moments from this World Series run was the moment they won the World Series and they held up that trophy. And then, Mark, they started pouring beer all over it.
You know what? I wonder, what do you do to clean that trophy? Is it Windex? Like, how do you get that thing clean? How do you get all the fingerprints off of it?
Look at those smiles, Mark. Oh, can you only imagine what it must feel like for Jordan Montgomery to just hold that and pass it off to another hero from this World Series?
Well, it's pretty special, and to see the roar, or hear the roar of the crowd as those guys lifted up and hoisted, I feel like this is one of those moments that started as soon as that final out was recorded Wednesday night in Arizona, and it continues to build to an even higher crescendo as we hear Creed ask us to take them higher.
And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Adolis Garcia, El Bombi, who really has been a part of the heart and soul. And
there it is. Yep, Corey Seager.
Number 5, MVP of this World Series.
Yeah, we're cycling through all the different players getting a chance to raise it above their head, and you've got the superstars, you've got the role players, but all of them have earned this. Whether they were on the roster on opening day, whether they were joining the team at the trade deadline, called up from the minors, whatever, they've all earned this moment.
And how about Chuck Morgan saying he's been waiting 40 years to make this announcement?
Well, what better voice to kick us off with this presentation than him, the voice of the Texas Rangers, a guy who has said repeatedly he's got the best job on the planet. He gets to watch all those home games and be a part of this team, and boy, he's earned it as much as anybody. We'll let you listen in.
The support that you've given this baseball team for over 50 years, y'all deserve this, a tip of the Rangers cap to all of you for being here today, and enjoy every minute of this. Today is a special day for the city of Arlington and for the great Lone Star State. And our leadoff man could not be any happier. He served his country as a United States Marine. He served the city of Arlington with a 13-year career as a police officer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mayor of Arlington, Texas, the Honorable Jim Ross.
Well, hello, Ranger fans, and welcome to the American Dream City, Arlington, Texas. And does anybody believe that the Rangers have made a lot of dreams come true now? I'm sorry, what? Does anybody believe that the Rangers made the dream come true? Folks, 51 years ago, the boy mayor, Tom Vandergrift, traveled to Washington, D.C. and convinced the senators to move to Arlington, Texas, and become the Texas Rangers. 51 years ago, the Rangers were born, and they've been raised here in Arlington, Texas, and they have given and given and given wonderful memories to everybody in this community all through North Texas. But now, they have given us one very special memory, and that is the World Championship trophy right here in Arlington, Texas. And once and for all, this team proved what Arlington knows to be true, and that's we're better together. Thank y'all for being here. Rangers, thank you for making our dreams come true. God bless y'all.
Batting second today, he's a long-time Texas Rangers fan, and my guess he is the happiest Rangers fan here today. During his time as the principal owner of the Texas Rangers, the Rangers have won 4 American League West titles, 3 American League pennants, a new ballpark for the Rangers to call home, and now the first World Series championship in franchise history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a great Texas Rangers fan, the managing general partner, majority owner of the world champion Texas Rangers, Mr. Ray Davis.
I have so many people to thank, and it's dangerous that I'm going to leave some people out. But first, I want to thank the city of Arlington for helping us build these beautiful ballparks and supporting us all these years. When we bought the team in 2010, we went to the World Series. And we went to the World Series again in 2011. And I thought, well, this is easy. We're going to be back here every year. How little did I know at the time. But you're going to hear a lot today about the ball club, CY, Bochy, all of our players. But I wanted to take a minute to thank our Ranger employees. Of all the long hours of work, our front office, the clubhouse, the trainers, the scouts, and again, I'm going to leave some people out, but it's a team effort, and that's what made this team successful. Thank you, CY, thank you, Bochy, thank you, players.
Ladies and gentlemen, for now and forever, when we hear the names of the players on this team, when we talk Rangers baseball with our kids and our grandkids, we will tell them about one of the greatest Rangers teams ever. the 2023 Rangers. Last fall, Chris Young had a plan to put together a championship team, and not just for a year, but a team that will be good for multiple years. He grew up here. He grew up a Rangers fan. All-state in basketball and baseball at Highland Park High School. Rangers Rookie of the Year in 2005. It's an honor to work with this guy. Please welcome the Executive Vice President and General Manager of the World Champion Texas Rangers, CY Chris Young.
Rangers fans, what a day. This is a dream come true to look out and see so many people here celebrating the team that I grew up rooting for, but more importantly, an unbelievable team of special, special people. As I think about this team, I think about all the adversity they faced this year, the ups and the downs, the hard times, the times when things felt impossible. And I hope for each of you that when you're going through hard times, that this team can inspire you to keep fighting and keep believing. Because that's what this team did, and they brought home a world championship because of it. I want to thank each and every one of these players and their families for all they've given this organization. I want to thank our coaching staff, and of course I want to thank Bruce Bochy and his family. Everyone chose us, and because of that, they brought home a championship. Thank you, guys. But fans, today is about you. You fans deserve this. You fans have waited a long time. That wait is over. Congratulations, you are champions. Before I leave this stage, I want to hear my favorite 3 words from all of you as loud as you can. I need a Let's Go Rangers chant. 1, 2, 3. Let's go Rangers!
Ladies and gentlemen, when did you first think this could be a special season? Was it a sweep of the National League champion Phillies to open the season? Was it a Jonah walk-off home run in April? Was it Nathan Eovaldi's 3-hit shutout of the Yankees in April? Was it the Adolis walk-off home run against the Twins in September? There were so many days this baseball season where all the parts of this baseball puzzle started to look like they would all fit. And then watching the guiding hand that managed this baseball team through the long road that is April to October, dealing with some injuries, some tough stretches, baseball-type things that are tough to recover from, but not the 2023 Texas Rangers. I don't get to vote, but if I did, he's my manager of the year. And if it were up to me, they should go ahead and put him in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He is something special. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to say this. Please welcome the manager of the world champion Texas Rangers, number 15, Bruce Bochy.
Thank you. How sweet it is, huh? How sweet it is. Wow. I tell you what, it's my first year in Texas. You guys can party. I love it. Love it.
I got to start with CY, though, first of all. I can't thank him enough for picking up the phone about this time last year and giving me a call. Never my wildest dream I think I'd be here, but here I am. With CY's leadership, his vision, his commitment to getting these world-class talented players to make this dream become a reality. So I can't thank him enough. Ray Davis, he gave us the tools to get this done. He provided everything we needed. So Ray, thank you. A real quick story about Ray. He had a vision too, and he wanted, bring winning baseball to you. But he mentioned this. He had this saying. I wanted to put something on the wall here. I need something on the wall. Well, Ray, I couldn't be happier for you. You got it. He called it a skin on the wall. So good. Thank you. And to you fans, real quick, I see why I touch on it. I'm going to add a little bit. Don't ever think you don't play a role in this. You do, trust me. These guys feed off you. We heard you in Tampa. We heard you in Baltimore. We heard you in Houston. And we could hear and feel you in Arizona. We play for you guys. You're the reason we do this. So thank you very much. Thank you. To the coaching staff, I got to talk about them a second because incredible job they did. I mean, they work so hard. I mean, they're smart, they're dedicated, and they just wanted to have these guys prepared for the moment. And I tell you, they were relentless with their work. So I want to thank all the coaching staff for the work they did. Thank you. Okay. Now, I got to turn to these band of brothers here. Last 36 hours, I've been asked, hey, does this ever get old? It doesn't get old, trust me, no. Not when you get to watch these guys with their deep determination, their resilience, and the heart that brought them together and play as one to do what they did. These guys put aside their individual action to become collective power to win a world championship here with the Texas Rangers for the first time in our franchise. So I'd like to thank them. And I tell you, years from now, I'm going to think about this moment, and I'm going to cherish the time that I had to spend with them. We talked about spring training. We're going to do something special. Well, fellas, we did something special here together. Thank you. I can't thank him enough. The last thing I went in on, my granddaughter Maddie she was on the parade. We're done with the parade. She goes, Papa, I want to do that again. I'm with her. I want to do this again. Let's go. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for me, he would have been the starting pitcher in the All-Star game. Great job all year. First pitcher to be 5-0 in the postseason. Winning pitcher in Game 5. He's a Texan. Please welcome pitcher number 17, Nathan Eovaldi. Check it.
Check. Yeah, we're good.
So being from Texas, does this one feel a little bit more special?
This one feels very special. Starting it from the very beginning with this group of guys that we have. I mean, this is up there, the best moments.
What was your feeling the other night when it happened? When the end of the ball game, what went through your mind?
I mean, it was a battle out there that whole game. Zach threw the ball really well, but our offense, you can't give them enough credit. Everything that they've been able to do for us all year long. Corey was able to get that knock, get it going, and Carter had the base hit. Sports was able to slam the door, get out there on the field and celebrate as fast as possible.
Nathan, all year, how about the defense you had behind you? Guys just did one hell of a job out there on defense.
Yeah, defense was unbelievable all year long. I mean, we're making plays left and right out there, making it easy to go out there and attack the hitters. And I mean, you can't say enough good things.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Eovaldi, give him a hand.
Thank y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to hear from an RBI machine. He can electrify a ball game with his bat or his arm. He's an all-star, the ALCS MVP, number 53, Adolis Garcia.
Contento, agradecido por la oportunidad. Este equipo hizo tremendo trabajo. Nos fajamos y de verdad que para mí es un orgullo estar aquí hoy y ser parte de este equipo.
Very happy, very excited to be here, be a part of this team. They're amazing. The journey that we've been on together. It's just great to be a part of this team right here.
Y quiero darle un agradecimiento especial a ustedes que siempre nos apoyaron y creyeron en nosotros y siempre creyeron que podíamos ganar el campeonato.
And I want to give a special shout out and a big thank you to all of you, every single one of us that believed in us right here. You've all been amazing the whole year.
Adolis Garcia and the great Will Nadal. Will's a star in the MLB Network now. Hey, the Rangers played 179 games this season, and this guy played every game. Big home run on Wednesday night. He led the American League in hits and runs. All-star second baseman, Marcus Semien.
I just want to say thank you to all the fans for showing up. Continue to bring that energy. This is the standard now. Keep bringing that energy. Everybody in this room right here, everybody on this stage, we're going to keep working for you guys. So thank you, thank you.
You know, I mentioned Marcus played 179 games. Was there ever a moment that anybody said to you, hey, Marcus, what do you think about coming out of the game?
Oh, multiple times. Bochy was tired of seeing me get out. He told me, you know, take a day or two, but I stuck with it. So here we are, world champions.
We love you, buddy. Awesome. Thank you. Marcus Semien. Ladies and gentlemen, I've watched Rangers baseball for 40 years, over 3,000 games. And I think this guy hits a baseball about as hard as anybody I've ever seen. And I'm not even sure if we need to even say his name in the state of Texas or anywhere else, because all we have to say is MVP. MVP. Two-time World Series MVP, number 5, Corey Seager.
This was truly special, you know. We appreciate all your support, but I just got one thing to say, you know, everybody was wondering what would happen if the Rangers didn't win the World Series. I guess we'll never know.
Ladies and gentlemen, all these players on this stage have some special gifts that they have taken care of over the years. And they have all given all of us this special gift that we will remember the rest of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for the 2023 World Champion Texas